make it bigger. 14 is pretty much okay. This is the text that it says right here for the button. So you can say something like, again, you can do anything you want. Click for success. So when somebody sees the page, they're going to see the button. That's what the button's going to say. Now, what I do on here is I don't really particularly like to have labels because it just takes up space for nothing. So what I do is I go down to here to value, best, and paste email. And then I click this little button that says remove text when clicked and click save. And you see what it did? It made this actually shorter. And now there's only a spot for their email address and the button to click and your picture that you made. Guess what? You're done. Wasn't that hard, right? So we can go over it again if you want. But you go to advanced in the picture. You put in the picture you want. You check to see what the size is. This is a hit and miss depending on what size of the picture you put up there for how big it's going to be. You drag this out to the size that you want for the width, and then you type in the name of what you want to say on your button instead of just leaving it submit. Change the color to make it, you can have a white button with black letters if you prefer. That's real easy. You just click that and change that to white, and then change this over here to black. Done. Anyway, when you get to what you want, you like it, you click save, which is probably one of the most important parts. And then you go to step 2, and then this is something that most people always forget. Name it something so you'll remember. And then custom page, and put in your custom HTML that you usually want. And then over here, same thing, put in a custom page and put in the URL that you want them to go to after they opt in and put their information in the box. And then you click save again, and lo and behold, you are at the last page, and now you have the script for that box for your web page. So now we're going to go and build a web page. When you click inside of NVU or web design, and if you go to File, New HTML Document, instantly you're going to get this. And the reason it looks like nothing is because basically it is nothing. It's just a blank HTML document. Okay? And if I were to click preview, obviously you're not going to see anything because there's nothing in here. So in between body, you notice where the cursor is blinking? This is the body of the actual page. All this stuff here, you don't even have to know what it is. It doesn't matter. Just ignore it, right? You're going to paste in your code. It's like magic, right? When you paste your code in, your box that you just made in Aweber is there. Pretty cool, right? Now, if you obviously you want to change the title, instead of untitled web page, you can say welcome to Dave Doobie's Success website. Obviously that doesn't make any sense, but I'm just saying you can type in whatever you want because most people don't even notice what it says anyway, unless they're an Explorer, and then they might see it. But you can put in a title for your capture page. And then the only other thing I would suggest is like what you see here, this preview, the reason this is kind of nice with this particular program is that you have this wonderful, beautiful box, except it's on a blank white page. And it kind of looks kind of boring. So my suggestion is to Google HTML code for background color. And when you do that, you're going to get a little tiny script that looks just like this. Doesn't look like it does much, trust me. But it says it's a body script. Okay? And it says body BG color, background color equals number 000000. Well, guess what color 0000 is? Black. So now you've got a black background, a black page with this beautiful picture that you created in Aweber on your page. And that's all they're going to see. Really. That's it. So now you're going to go File, and you're going to save this untitled document